all the morons and the idols that think they have American Pit Bull Terriers and teaching them to do bite sleeve and bite work. You don't have pit bulls. You have pet bulls or mutt bulls. If you teaching your dog to bite the sleeve, you are the problem. You are the problem. This is why the American Pit Bull Terrier is banned in a lot of USA states and a lot of overseas states because of you teaching them to bite people, teaching them to grab people, teaching them to snatch people. You are the problem.
What's up, world? It's your boy Dre at Samurai Kennel. Go ahead and hit that like, follow, subscribe button. And here we go with the shout outs. Shout out to Mr. Crockett Wilkins. I appreciate you for buying the merch and supporting our cause, man. I really am grateful for you. And anybody who buys merch, if you send me pictures and you want to be shown on the show, then I will gladly show you. Also, shout out to the brother JT Yard. JT did a huge favor for me, and JT is an official Shogun Army Samurai. If you got any beef with JT, just realize he rolling with the Samurai Army right now. Solid brother right there. Shout out to my brother Walter Bryant, Aaron McFarland, Soul Power, a.k.a. Gained Up Kennels, Melvin Harper, Rose Kennels, Behemoth Bloodline, Cannon G, Thompson's Kennels, 7-8 Sports, Rady Red Kennels, David Valdez, Tom Garner, Richard Garcia, Apache Kennels, Marquand 1988, Chris Christ, Hernan Maximiliano, Senor Coit down in Mexico. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Pelican Bay. Salute. Great show last night, my brother. Any of y'all who seen that tank fight, shout out to y'all too. LDBC community, shout out to y'all. Man. Oh, Student for Life, shout out. Vinny, shout out. Man, Mayhem, Texas Outlaw, Texas Dog Pound Kennels. Salute to all y'all brothers, man. Hey, it's so many people that show love. I will never get all y'all at one time because I would spend a whole show doing it. But I'm gonna make sure that I keep sending love and shouts out. Here is the requested update on the pedigree videos. A viewer had asked me to send out 2 Sundays ago. Please watch, all right, y'all. Like, follow, let's subscribe. Break this pedigree on down for y'all real quick. For those of y'all who asked me for that video, here it is. This is an online pedigrees ped for Ace by Diamond. The puppies in the picture are the puppies that were made, and that's the puppies that this pedigree represents. For online peds, you're allowed to put in some basic information. I do offer uploading services for $5 per dog through my kennel site. All right. So what we have here is their 4-generation pedigree. The pedigree is read from left to right and vertically. Vertically, dogs stacked one on top of the other, or were bred together to make the dogs to the left of them. These are the 4 generations listed as below. In the first generation going vertically are the mother and father to the puppies in the picture. And then to the right of that, in the second generation are the grandparents of those puppies. Third generation are the great-grandparents. And fourth generation are the great-great-grandparents. I'm going to break this down for you here a little bit better. So check this out. Scrolling down on a pedigree, Texas Dog Pounds, Mr. Ace is the father. So I'm going to circle that for you for those of y'all who aren't tracking or can't see this. Boop, there it is. So Mr. Ace made those puppies that my little emoji is pointing to above. All right. Now, Mr. Ace is the sire. That means dad. Now, Mr. Ace's dad or sire is going to be stacked on top in the second generation. Notice the circle to identify which dog I'm talking about and the emoji pointing to the dog that he made. Mr. Ace's mom is the dog immediately below Mr. Ace's dad on the pedigree. You notice I have the circle and the finger pointing to the 2 dogs that put together made Mr. Ace. Now, moving into the 3rd generation, we're going to start speeding this thing up. I've circled both the grandmother and the grandfather for both, and I'm showing you which 2 dogs put together made that. And then in the final generation, the top 2 dogs made Black Rocks International, Little Red, and so on and so forth. And that's how you scan a pedigree from left to right. Now we're going to go down and show you the entirety of the pedigree because what we showed you was the dad. Now I'm going to show you the mom, which is Black Rocks Diamond. Black Rocks Diamond with the circle and the emoji pointing up was bred to Mr. Ace to make those puppies in that picture up above. And then you simply scan her pedigree from left to right, just like you did with the dad, and boom, You got it. Now I'm pointing to this dog, Black Rocks Nitro. If you click on that, it will take you to his pedigree. And this is how we research pedigrees using online peds. Keep in mind, the accuracy of online peds has not been validated by any registry. Therefore, anybody can put a ped on online peds. So your best bet is to make sure you know the people you're talking to and dealing with. I hope this has been very educational, informational for you. Keep it pushing. This puppy right here is Samurai Kennels Critter. She is the actual puppy from the pedigree. Samurai Kennels Critter came from Texas Dog Pound Kennels. She is the out that we're going to be using with the Saki blood. And I'm going to break that down for you here just a little bit to kind of explain to you why we chose this specific puppy and what our direction is with these dogs. All right. Now, a lot of people are going to say, Dre, why would you share the secret? Why would you share the mix? And it's because this. For what I'm doing, no matter how well the dog is bred, and no matter what bloodline you are using, you have to understand how to do obedience work and how to do scent work and protection work. If you don't, the dog will simply be another dog in a kennel or run around your backyard or on a chain or just run around your house wild. It actually requires the person to understand what they're doing with the dog to make it an effective animal, right? So this dog right here is heavy on the Black Rock stuff and the Mexican Eli stuff. This dog also has a touch of the Mayday blood already in it. And I told y'all I wanted some Mayday blood to add some size to my dogs. I have seen both of her appearance with my own eyes, and they have all the spunk that I want to keep and actually have some different structural strengths from my actual line of dogs. So the logic is to breed a Saki bred male to this female and then take that puppy back to her just like we did with Bacardi, and then take that back to either a half brother, half sibling off of another Saki male or female, and basically tighten that blood right back into Saki blood. Now this is like a 8 to 10 year process. Now this is how you fit in if you want to get in on the bottom floor of this extra line of the Saki blood. When the litters come available, if this puppy even makes the cut, she may not make the cut to be bred into our working dog line. You know what I'm saying? I think she will because she does the things that I need her to do. You know what I'm saying? But if she makes the cut in 2.5 to 3 years, she will be bred to a Saki or Saki male. She's also geared up to be bred into our Red Boy Jocko line to be the bridge between our two lines. This puppy right here is a pivotal member of our camp. And like I said, Texas Dog Pound saw fit to allow us to have some of his blood. Big shout out to Texas Dog Pound. And if y'all want to reach out to Texas Dog Pound, you got to find him for yourself because he's a private individual. Yeah, man. And so a guy offered on the live to let me get a puppy. And I swear to nuns, man, like I would rather trade puppies with people who actually want to do things with their dogs the effective way than to be out here selling all these puppies. But I do need to make sure that it's understood that every puppy that I let go is done for the to raise funds to empower my dogs to get the equipment that I need to do to accomplish things I need to accomplish. If y'all ever price a slap mill, you know that slap mills are not cheap. Carpet mills are a little bit cheaper. Bite work equipment is not that cheap either. So I have to fund my operation. And some people say, why don't you work? I work 3 jobs. I have a high standard of living, and I don't always have access to getting stuff for the low. So sometimes when you have to pay market price on everything, you have to hustle. That's the truth, y'all. I ain't trying to keep no secrets and hide nothing from nobody. The secret is hard work and dedication. Faith, consistency, hard work, and dedication. That's it. That's the secret. So if anybody telling you, man, you know you could do this, you could do that, every time you take the short way, you miss out on the experience that comes with the journey. I'm going to say that again. Every time you take the shortcut, you miss out on the experience that comes with the journey. Now, so far what I've experienced in this game is that there is a very, very narrow lane of individuals who are interested in or care for what I do. There are some people who think I shouldn't show it publicly, and I don't 100% disagree with those people. But what I will do is I'm going to start showing the process from start to finish of getting the dogs to do the work that my dogs do. No, am I going to show you the little intricacies? No, because I charge for consultation. But I will show you individual training sessions. I'm just not going to show you how I build a dog up to get him to do those training sessions. And if you figure it out between the lines, then you're the kind of person that probably could do this work anyways. If you need me to give you the consultation sessions, you're still probably going to need those consultation sessions until you figure it out for yourself, which is fine. There will always be new people getting into dogs. New people are born every day. All right. So it's an overly saturated market for those who just want them for what they want them for. But for what I'm doing is actually a very thin, narrow margin of people who actually do the work I do, right? So I'm not out here trying to step on nobody's toes. But I do want to push my program forward. And in order to push my program forward for the next 10 to 15 years, I am going to have to breed some dogs. I'm going to have to sell some dogs, and I'm going to have to cull some dogs. That's the truth. So there's nothing pretty to it. It's work, but it's going to be work, and it's going to be here. But for those people who are going to get involved into the biting sports, specifically with the American Pit Bull Terrier, I do not advise or condone you doing this, but I know it's going to be done anyways because I'm doing it. So if I'm doing it, everybody else going to think they can do it too, and everybody else is going to do it. So I might as well at least give you tips on how to be safe, if nothing else. Let's do this safe and effectively. Because the good brother Pelican Bay has put out multiple videos this week of people doing crazy things with their dogs and getting caught up in the news, man. And I don't want to be another statistic when it comes to things like that. And if I'm going to be a statistic, I want my statistic to be person tried to break into a car or to a house, and American Pit Bull Terrier stopped it and saved the family. That's the kind of headlines that I'm trying to get my dogs associated with if they're going to be associated with any kind of media whatsoever. You know, or well-behaved American Pit Bull Terrier wins obedience competition. American Pit Bull Terrier wins agility trial. American Pit Bull Terrier classifies and shuts in the IPO 1. American Pit Bull Terrier classifies for PSA. American Pit Bull Terrier is CGC certified. American Pit Bull Terrier Safe Dog certified. These are the kinds of things that I want my dogs involved in. And if you're a samurai, I will educate you and share these things with you so you can have some positive things to get into. And being a samurai doesn't mean that you are buying my dogs and stuff like that. Being a samurai means a person of honor, dignity, respect, self-discipline, hard work, ethics, morality, benevolence. These things, if you have these traits, then you're by default to me a samurai. You don't have to wear my banner. You don't have to wear my equipment and wear my gear, man. If you've been following this channel the whole time, man, by default, you probably have just as much knowledge as a samurai. And when it comes to taking care of yourself and taking care of your dogs. Now, I'm not saying everybody's the same because you're not. But if you here and you still listening to me at this point in the video, you probably rock with me hard because right now I'm not talking about just dog stuff. I'm talking about life stuff. And the people who are involved with me, I want to build a better person. The Neo Dog Man is a better person. We are the best people. So yeah, man, I just wanted to share that, and I want to talk to y'all a little bit, man. Just chop it up, even though I'm not live in this video. So the picture you see right now is Apache Kennels Knucklehead Cabezon, and that's Saki's dad, man. And when I tell you Cabezon and Saki are like the same dog, just different colors, man, they are, man. It's crazy how the structure and the look of Saki and Cabezon is that close, you know. And he's only 50% that Cabezon blood, and then he's 50% of that Frisco Spike blood from Gardner. You know what I mean? So the Jeep Red Boy Rascal stuff is very strong and very structurally sound, and it crossed great with the Garner blood that I was running, man. It crossed this great with it. Cabezon does have puppies on the ground right now. They are up for grabs at 2 stacks. Once again, I say they're up for grabs at 2 stacks. You can reach out straight to my partner Apache Kennel, or you can holler at me and I can get you in contact with him. But yes, they are. He has 7. I don't know how many he's letting go, but if he's still got them available, then they're available to you. They will be 1 week tomorrow, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, man, he got them. I had the pictures in last Sunday's video if you want to take a look at them. But yeah, man. Actually, they gotta be older than that. It was in last Sunday video. Look, I'm stupid, y'all. But yeah, man, they're in there. And then this right here is a picture of back in 2021 when Bacardi and Knucklehead were first bred. This was my first ever successful breeding, and y'all see what's come from that so far. Over the past 2 years, my brother at Apache Kennels has really, really put me on my feet well, so that when I move to Arizona and I'm setting up my new yard, I can have some prime stock to work with. Look at the coat on both of these dogs, man. Like this, you know what? Like people be overlooking some crazy stuff. Like Bacardi's coat back then, man, was woo. And Knucklehead coat, man, just like glass, like Thompson Kendall say, like glass, man. You know what I mean? And when I see people taking care of their dogs, it makes me want to work hard to take care of my dogs, make sure my stuff look like they stuff. There's some great animal husbanders. Dogman Farm on YouTube here, man, a solid brother. Also, aka Swamp Fire Kennels, man. Follow him on Instagram, man. Is a fire channel. Like the fact that nobody else is talking about him right now, he'll be the buzz here in the next 12 months. I'm telling you, guarantee you, if y'all do what y'all supposed to do, man, and y'all show support to all the dog channels, man, this brother be over 1,000 subscribers in no time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to check out my brother Soul too, because my brother Soul is not only just doing the dog stuff, but he doing the boxing stuff too. You know what I mean? And they literally was talking about him like he was a Kurt. You know, when they was talking about that Garcia fight the other night, man. They was talking about how he went down with that body shot in the seventh. I don't even watch boxing, but that's how influential my brother Soul is, man. My brother Soul got me to go out and watch that fight, man. I got to give him a call too. So when you see this video, man, give me a holler. But yeah, y'all. My brother down in Mississippi, 601, is putting in work. When I tell you this brother is building a strong, strong foundation, he is going to be like, I view him in the future of being like a pit island, like having several great strands all in one location and being a one-stop shop for great dogs when you want to get you some good stuff. He is also one of the few that has a pure Saki dog on his yard. As of right now, of pure Saki dogs, y'all know who has them and y'all know who don't have them, and I've only let 4 go to other homes other than mine. So the whole litter is in the camp, with the exception of 1. There's 1 that's not in the camp, but even though he's not in the camp as far as Samurai, the owner is a great guy, and if he ever wants to become a Samurai, he would be open with welcome arms. But I'm not gonna put his information out there because he's a private citizen. But yeah, right here, y'all got Cream. Yes, sir. And Cream, good looking dog, man. He's big. He's got a strong bone structure right here. And Cream is going to be added to the breeding program once he ages out a little bit more, man. He's still got a little bit of that puppy in him, but he is definitely going to be a great dog and a great worker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is Samurai Kennels Cream. This 601's Cream right here, y'all. I can't say enough about 601, man. The brother just takes dogs and makes dogs, man. Takes dogs and makes dogs. And then we got the good brother Big A Impala. He just picked up his puppy. Y'all be seeing the videos. Big A. We've decided that we're gonna start doing weekly challenges with everybody who got puppies this year, and we're gonna do training challenges. You know what I'm saying? I will start announcing the challenges on the Sunday videos, and we'll go Sunday to Sunday, and I'll show my progress with my training. You know, now that I'm back at work, y'all, sometimes my training won't be as quick, but when I've been at home, y'all can see the progress I made from being at home for a couple months. But yeah, man, it's all love. Everything is everything, and I got to get more into this pedigree for this Black Rocks puppy from Texas Dog Pound Kennel and give y'all more information on there. But I want to make sure the information is accurate. So it may take me some time to compile all the information. Because right now all I'm looking at is names. But I got to get personalities for those dogs associated with that pedigree so I can tell you what's the real what. So y'all, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me this long. If you're still watching this video, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. I'm telling y'all right now, I got a mission. My mission is to monetize this YouTube channel by close of 2023. I don't care if I make 25 cents per month off of it. The goal is to accomplish my goal. Now, how far that goal goes, that's on me. But I have a goal, set goals, and accomplish them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Samurai Kennels over and out.